The policy of this current government, administration, the President of the Federal Republic, the idea that brings about, I didn't say brought about. Brought about is correct. Okay, brought about what we are now having problem with. The idea of removing fuel subsidy just to enrich governors is one of the biggest undoing of this government. I think, Mr. President, go and look for a way to adjust that. You see what Uba Sani said in Kaduna some few days ago when he was addressing northern leaders who were blaming the president for the underdevelopment of the northern region. Uba Sani came out to boldly declare to them that they should blame their governors more, because since the inception of this regime, following the removal of fuel subsidy, that each of the northern governors, just like their southern counterpart, have been receiving jumbo money, jumbo financial allocation from the federal government for the development of their states. What are they doing with this money? How could that error be sustained? Is the government at the federal level calling for a widespread protest? What are they calling for? That the people have been made poorer, their money taken away and given to criminals who call themselves governors, but who have no use to the people that they serve. Why are they decamping? Wait, you will come back to me again. I will pick some of them state by state, and I will tell you why they don't deserve a second term. If you are a city governor and you, according to you say, okay, you are building schools, building roads, building infrastructures, the people like you, and you are the sitting governor of that state, why are you running away, looking for another party to join? It shows there is something not right about you. Even the U.S. Embassy tweeted, cautioning our governors against their life of extravagant spending, pumping money into things that are not of any welfare benefit to the people. What is the essence of government? That the people's welfare and their safety, in other words, their security, be guaranteed. That is the essence, the number one role and function of a governor. How many governors build hospitals? Primary healthcare hospital, how many? Go and check general hospitals under the control of state governors, how dilapidated they are. Go and check. And you see them. You see them running here and there. Now they are horse-trading, looking for where to have the favor of the federal government. They believe when they cross, then the federal government will bring federal might. Then the security agencies will help them to protect their rigging, whatever it is, plan. And then INEC will write the result. Let them wait. They will be disappointed in 2027 because a force is coming. So let them take the ADC for a joke, for whatever the ADC may represent. But I'm telling you, they didn't know how we formed the obedient movement. It was without a party. We adopted Peter Obi and put him in that Labour Party. Labour Party was as dormant as every other small party or smaller party we have today. Until we put Obi there, the movement follow. It is the youths of Nigeria that will become that force, that will become that youth coalition, that youth democratic force, democratic revolution that will decide what becomes of the outcome of the 2027 elections, from the presidency, from the presidential to the governorship to the parliamentary. That is what will happen. They will be shocked. You think Nigeria will remain like this? Those of us who have the civil platform to galvanize these people, we will galvanize them. Those of you who are on the internet know that we are doing all of this we are doing to make your future better. They will mention Asiwaju as if they have forgotten they have governors. In America, the federal government does certain things. The state government does certain things. That's why in America, each state, they have different rules and laws that guide how they operate. Their governments and their states drive and strive on policies. Here, there is nothing like that. Right? Everything they will blame the federal government. The federal government should sit up. But let the people know first that the closer to them is the state and not the federal. Come, I'm your elder brother. Our father gave me money to pay your school fees. Then I decide to take the money and not pay your school fees. The first person you have to hold accountable for your money is myself, because your father, my father, had given the money to me, handed over your money to me to take care of your education, your school fees. But if you act as if I shouldn't be blamed, and you now start going to our father, there's nothing much you can get. Our father will tell you, I gave your money to your brother. There is a way we deal with these governors. And let's see, let them be decamping, like chickens trying to escape from the smoke. In 2027, we will catch all of them. Wait, decamping to the APC so that what will happen? Is it Asiwaju that will come and tell us in Edo, tell us in Delta, tell us in Enugu, tell us in Osun, tell us in Akwa Ibom, tell us in Cross River, tell us in Plateau, tell us in Benue who to vote for? Is it from any of these states that I've mentioned? And if you are a policeman, a DSS officer, a military officer, be smart. Be wise. Look at your mates who retired. They were used to rig elections. What happened? They started dying when they have retired because their gratuities were not paid. They protested like 3 weeks ago. And I was happy that they protested and I didn't pity them. So you that still have the opportunity to make that change, don't worry. Be helping them to rig while you live in a very smelly quarters, staff quarters they gave to you, where you cannot invite more than 2 people as your visitors. One day you retire. And then what happened to those before you will happen to you. People like us who are business people, wait, if I have to fly to the UK to treat myself, I will use my money, not your government money. If you are using your money, we don't care. But don't use the state money to go and take care of yourself abroad. So what I'm saying, the workability of this country lies on our shoulders, all of us. And I want to tell you, it will be difficult for INEC to read 2027. Take it. With the way things are now, watch the revolution that the youth will put together through the leadership of people like myself. What happened in 2023 with the obedient movement will be a joke compared to the force we will generate. We will force the system to work, don't worry. In 2023, the system was the way it was now. We won 34 federal house. We won 6 senators. We would have won lots of governorship, except for the fact that Abure was not properly guided by Peter Obi. Those mistakes Abure made, those blunders Abure made, he didn't make them alone. Obi was part of those things. And that's why when these children attack us, I just look at them and I shake my head. And my question is, do you really know this Obi? Have you sat with him? Have you slept in the same place with him? Is he your friend? Is he as much close to you as he is to people like me who have known him? I kicked against the pattern the Labour Party was adopting to recruit those people who will later be their flag bearers. I approached Obi. I discussed with him privately. We've had, look, whenever I will want to have meeting with Obi, it will just be two of us. That's my style. Obi will sit, I'll sit, we'll talk. Obi is somebody, just tell him. He will tell you, okay, he had another thing in mind he wants to do. That is him. You can't change it. That's who he is. And that's why people like us who know him are saying, go back to school and find out, not like going to an academic environment to study. There's what we call practicum. Learn from those who can mentor you and know how politics is played. It's supposed to be a teamwork, not you now being alone and doing things the way you want. It doesn't work that way. If Obi had guided Abure well, and tickets were given to the right people, and there were no court issues, I'm telling you, we would have produced nothing less than 10 governors with obedient movement. So why are you telling me, come, you think it is that easy to rig when it comes to the general elections? It is not that easy. The president will be in Lagos, in his own polling unit, in his ward, going to vote. Only one. Then over 187,000 polling units, over 185,000 polling units, he doesn't know what is happening there. Come on. I'm not Delhi. 2027, we count. We know what to do. Some governors will go. They have decamped to the APCO, but that will not save them. They will be voted out.